So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's put paid to a promising move.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Saka. Cleared away. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, in this guy, Alphonso Davies, it's going to be interesting to see how opponents try to navigate their way around him. Someone so good in defensive transitions with amazing powers of recovery thanks to his blistering pace.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Another pass just keeps... Tries a shot! Goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kubo! Always going over the top.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Brandt. Son Heung-min. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Yamal. Well-timed, excellent interception. Ruben Neves.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Brazil looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Son Heung-min. Great skill, that's nice. Foden. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pedro Porro. Ruben Neves. And it's Casemiro. Now Pedro Porro. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Kane. Garnacho. Garnacho! Oh, bang on target. Son Heung-min. Foden. Now it's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Son Heung-min. Caicedo. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Saka. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Half-time getting close now. Kane. It's Kane! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's straight offside. Caicedo. Here's Puyol. Pass somewhat off target. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? It's a goal! Brazil are back in business.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Saka. He gets big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Saka. Lovely feet. Brandt. And Caicedo. Saka. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! And he has kept it out somehow.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Foden. Shapes to shoot. And for a moment, time stood still. Davis. Garnacho. Ruben Neves, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No way through, so back it comes. Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though.
Can he put it away? Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro gets over and intercepts. And here's Messi. Foot in.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Teremos uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And here's Yamal. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he cuts out the supply. And now they can clear their lines. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And it's De Bruyne. Engages and forces him off the ball. "75 minutes played. Casillas gets it away. Mikel Oyarzabal has played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Son Heung-min. Mikel Oyarzabal. Chance to shoot now. Messi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Yamal! And that's a real chance missed.
Lamine Yamal has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substituição.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Brazil are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Camisa 7, camisa 13.
Montreal. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde has it out wide and in space. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Chance to finish. And Akanji.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Saka.
That's good play from him.
That is good strength.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Alexander-Arnold. Thinks one through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Foden. Messi. Keeper's ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Saka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Son Heung-min. He's got the shot away! And now the breakaway. And it's Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This to go one up. Oh, that's a brilliant save! Brandt. And here's Foden. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception, well timed. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Messi. Foden. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost Bebeto. And the shot! Brandt. Now Foden. Oh, that's an inviting ball. That has been cut short. Akanji. Rice. It's Saka. Rice. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Foden. Halinha producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hits one! Pavlovic. And Alexander-Arnold. Jimenez. Messi. And that could set him on his way. And this is Can he finish? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Now it's Messi. Foden. Bebeto. Brandt. Foden. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Always onto this, and this is Bebeto! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Caicedo. And it's Van Dijk. Here's Puyol. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Here's found the way through. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. He's had a hit! He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Alexander-Arnold. And Caicedo. Now it's Messi. Foden. Messi. Stood up well to him there. Foden. Now it's Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, look, it may be 0-0, but it's had its moments. I think the most notable, of course, being the missed penalty. It could prove to be pretty costly, and we'll have to wait and see on that.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first... Foden! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Foden. Goalkeeper's ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Yamal. Rice. Now Foden. João Palhinha. Now it's Bebeto. Caicedo proves too strong. Has a look and plays it forward. Brandt. Brandt under intense pressure.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Foden. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Alexander-Arnold. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Foden. A real chance if he can get through. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Yamal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Brandt. Caicedo. Saka. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transition.
Just the keeper to beat! Chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Caicedo. It's Saka. And Caicedo. Brandt. Messi. Akanji. Foden. Foden. Oh, super find. He could... Oh, shooting chance! There's a goal! And it puts them on the cusp of promotion. Can they see the promised land?
Now that's just down to great character, Peter. It's so tempting to become disheartened having been pegged back once, but to do it all over again, that's fantastic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now. Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
That's good vision. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
Saka.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Just eases him off the ball. Now Foden. Bebeto. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Foden.
Now it's Valverde. Oyarzabal. Alexander-Arnold. And that has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. Defending of the desperate variety. Has a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Foden really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, super ball. That's good play. Look at the space. Now the finish! Big chance! Has another go! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
El dorsal 18.
2 up and very little time left, surely. And time is up. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass.
you